Hello, everybody. We're back. It's another week in Netrunner. I'm still playing Netrunner. Hello, everybody. We're
And I'm
back.
still
It's another
hanging
week in
out.
Netrunner. Oh God, I have the fucking stream of audio on. Shit, turn that shit off. Yeah, Iris is here.
Oh no. Hi.
Let me get the screen sharing set up in our Discord.
Yes, please.
Share my screen.
Why is it? Oh, there we go. Now the stream is live. For some reason, my
Live.
Twitch page was not updating.
Yeah, sometimes that
Why?
happens. Iris, how's your week been?
My week's been pretty okay. I finished up playing Lost Records Bloom and Rage, which I'll mention on our next fully reprised recording.
Yeah.
But I had a pretty decent time with that game. I think I sort of cooled on it in the sort of back half.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, still a solid game that I liked quite a bit. It just has some like structural and sort of pacing problems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have spent this entire weekend getting way too fucking invested in the like Proto Men ARG they've been doing that has come to nothing.
Of course, they're doing an ARG.
Well, you
Of course.
you've listened to that new album, right?
No.
Oh, you haven't. Oh, okay.
I have not yet.
Okay.
I probably should.
It's good. It is musically a fine album. Narratively, perhaps leaving a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
And perhaps they started, basically from the moment the last song came out, being real cute about, yeah, maybe it doesn't feel like it has an ending, huh? That's weird. Almost feels like maybe there's more going on here, huh? That's interesting.
Guys, you're flying too close to the sun, my dudes. Yeah.
And what everyone assumed was that the physical edition and, like, the official digital release happened on, I forget it was Thursday or Friday, and everyone figured, there's gonna be, like, 2 or 3 more bonus tracks compared to what's on Bandcamp, and that'll, like, wrap up the story, right? And then people got the physical edition, and no, none of that. But it did have a lot of, like, numbers all throughout the liner notes. That's weird. And they did give out, like, wristbands at the concert they did that had, like, a cipher printed on the inside of the wristband. And you could perhaps take that cipher and apply it to the liner notes to get the numbers in the liner notes to get the message, this isn't how it ends.
Yeah. Fucking sure, guys. Okay.
It's a real, like, I think I would probably find this a lot more fun if not for the fact that it's been 15 years, guys, just to end the stupid story.
Yeah. No, you see, they're doing the ARG so they can then delay for another 5 years while they figure out what the fuck the next album is.
Well, see, here's the thing. Then it turned into, like, okay, they're making such a huge to-do out of this, right? They're real, like, this seems like it's more than just a couple extra songs, maybe. Like, if you look at the actual CD, they printed it so that just Proto is on it and not Proto Men. It's like,
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's, like, a second CD. There's, like, a whole second-ass CD.
A second CD called Men.
Right. Right. I don't know exactly how. I have not seen a picture of it. I've just seen people say the logo is cut in half, like it runs off the side of the CD. And so it's like, okay, well then, are they like gonna fucking? Because they did a whole thing. Magfest was this weekend, and they like were the closer every single night, playing one of the albums. They did like a whole, like. Night 1, they did Act 2 first, because it's the prequel, which annoyed me, but whatever. Then Night 2, they did Act 1. Then last night, they did a full concert of Act 3 for the first time. And everyone's like, the encore for that's going to be like a song that's not on Act 3 or something, right? The encore for it was The Show Must Go On by Queen. Do you get it? Do you get what they're doing?
Yeah.
There were other... ciphers that like in like I think it was a Magfest like programmer or something that someone found that translated to drink your Ovaltine, because of course. And then they did in fact end up finding a big jar of Ovaltine signed by the band.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, I'm glad you guys are having fun, but what if we stop fucking around here?
uh, Justine
Infinite,
asked, "Do you
yeah.
think Act 4 will have bass in it or whatever?"
If you'd asked me that a week ago, I'd say no, that's fucking ridiculous. But here's the thing. The liner notes, like all the two previous albums, they have like narration that is not in the lyrics of the songs, right? And there's a bunch of references to like Dr. Light breaking into Dr. Wily's basement, and he's got some kind of horrible new machine he's working on down there that then never gets resolved or brought up again for the rest of the album. And also
Fun.
one of the other cipher notes was no word on progress on Project BA55.
Uh,
So it seems like Act 3 Part 2, which seems like what it's going to be called, is going to have bass in it.
so this is Act 3 Part 1 intermission.
Yeah, they're going full Homestuck with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, I can't wait for Proto Man Mega Man Battle Network. Yeah. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about.
You have to hack for the ARG for that one. You have to literally hack into their band page.
Yeah, exactly. You need a NetNavi of your own if you want to get that album off the deep web.
Bonzi buddy, jack in.
But yeah, we're not here to talk about edgy rock operas inspired by NES games. We're here to talk about card games inspired by edgy tabletop RPGs.
Yay. Something much more classy.
Yeah. So I have been doing some messing around. I tried to make a really shitty Az deck. It did not work very well. In fact, I'm just going to delete that deck. I kind of tried to import a bunch of Arasana's kit into Az because I thought I had a good idea. And then in practice, it was not a good idea, as it often happens. And then I was like, why don't I just mess around with Arasana? She's a runner I love a lot. I have not really played her in a while. Not since they banned Deep Dive, which kind of felt like an important part of her kit. I kind of have not been in love with Shaper since Deep Dive got banned, because the only real win con they've got is Cataloger, which I have not been a very big believer in, but I have played multiple games where someone beat my ass with a Cataloger in the past couple of weeks. I'm like, okay, clearly I'm not giving it enough credit, and I should give it a fair shake.
Yeah.
I've obviously not the best win rate here, but I'll say it was a much lower win rate several games ago. It's moving in the right direction, and hopefully it'll keep moving in the right direction as we play tonight. Do I want to make any last-minute touches to this before we go in? The big thing I'm trying to work with this deck is the money situation. I only have one spec work, which is a very good card, but it's a little situational in that I need to have a program I'm willing to lose at the moment to play it. And obviously I've got 3 Coalescences, which those pair with it very naturally, because you play them, you use them up, you trash them. But if you're not drawing those and you draw the spec works instead, that gets rough. I think let's stick with this for the time being, and we can always come back and reassess if we don't like it. Yeah, let's see. Streaming. Twitch.tv/SSJ. Speed. No, not SSJ Speed Racer. Video Entropy. That's the channel we're on.
Yeah.
I don't have my own Twitch channel because I don't care enough. We're just on the Twitch channel for Video Entropy, which is to say Audio Entropy, the podcast network.
Yeah.
I've plugged
when was
this.
The last time I used my personal stream channel?
I
It's gotta
truly,
be like 20 years at this point, probably.
I could not tell you.
Back when I was streaming Dead Space, the original Dead Space.
I plugged this stream in a few Netrunner spaces this week, so if you're coming from one of those, I don't think you are, based on the viewer count, but if you are, hello. How's it going? Nice to meet you.
Hi.
I also plugged it in our local Dallas Netrunner thing, so Hello? Possibly. It's not impossible. One of the people that's been beating my ass with a cataloger is watching this.
What faction do you think you're gonna face this time?
I feel like it's a pretty even split these days. I'll tell you what I don't want to see is NBN, because NBN means asset spam, and no thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it's especially rough with Ari, because Ari is a very, like... If you don't know, her thing is that during a run, she can clicklessly install a program once per turn. But if that program's not a Trojan, which is a program that hosts on a piece of ice, like Botulus is the most popular one, if it's not a Trojan, then at the end of the run, that program gets trashed. Which means that for her to really sing, you want them to have ice that you can, fuck up with your Trojans. And
Yeah.
asset spam doesn't really do that. So it's a lot of dead draws into asset spam.
I see.
I've got like an Azamat in here as asset tech. I've got one Azamat in here as asset tech, and it's, people are fucking around a lot positive, so I think I see a bit of everything at the moment. Yeah, I think right now, especially with us being like 2 months out from Vantage Point, like people are really just like, whatever. Let's just try shit and see what happens. It's a real, because I feel like last week we were getting games fast on here, but...
Yeah. There's a part of me that hopes you get a Synapse Global, because I kind of want to see how a Synapse Global plays again, because it is one that I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll give it a shot.
There's something to Synapse, for sure. It's one of those, I don't think anyone's really cracked it yet.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. And I don't know if, it might take Vantage Point before someone really cracks it, but we'll see. Hey, you got it. Your wish has been granted.
Thank you, Red Vortex. You granted my wish.
Now and you disrespected my wish by saying, I hope I don't fight NBN.
That's true.
The gods are listening to Iris today and not Luke.
The gods love me. Oh, did you play together before?
Oh, have we?
Well, Red Vortex is asking if you did.
Oh, yeah. I don't recall. I'm sorry. I play a lot of JNet, so... Oh, did NRDB put up a deck list of the week?
They're trying the Brain Rush.
I haven't looked at... Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and read this off for the folks at home. Just the first part of it.
Yeah.
A simple plan. Step 1, play like you have nothing to lose. Step 2, lose your first runner match. Turn 1 to a bite. This step is very important. Step 3, start winning. Win until you find yourself at the top tables. This is where your opponents become afraid, because why are they sitting across from a Synapse?
Yeah.
This is good because you're not cooking. You're just a rush deck. Put ice on a remote and jam.
Hell yeah. All right. Do we just build board on this first turn? I think we probably do. We're just getting money down.
But that's great, because now I'll see how he plays the deck I was actually looking at and going like, I like rush decks.
Yeah.
I'm a mono red lover in Magic.
Mm-hmm.
I love to just put as much shit on the board as possible and then kill you with it.
This shows how long it's been since I've even thought about Magic, because in my mind, mono red is less put a lot of shit on the board and more just play a lot of direct damage and like little rush guys.
So burn is not generally a primary strategy for red. Like, burn is used for board control, and you can hit to the face with it. Like, you can definitely close out games with burn. But you are generally, if you're playing mono red in 1v1,
Mm-hmm.
you are, unless you're doing some crazy combo antics,
Yeah.
you are not spellcasting your way into a victory.
Right.
You are putting down creatures who have extremely good value, ideally with haste,
Right. Right.
and you are just hitting them in the face with your goblins.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, yeah, when they try to play your own creatures, you will then shock that creature uh, to immediately kill it, so that way they can't block you. But
Do we burn an overclock here? What do we have them for if not?
is that going to be a ping?
Yep.
It's a
Of course
ping.
it's a ping. We all knew it. Hey, Jendi. What are we? The celebrated animation director behind Dexter's Lab, Samurai Jack, and the recent bad dog fucking movie? Because we're Jendi over here.
Jesus Christ. I was like, what is this joke going to be? Like, what is happening here? Ray says, I think burn has become a bit more common because of how much prowess has been pushed, but yeah, you are still running a ton of small haste guys. Yeah, certainly if you're playing Izzet, you're gonna be more spellcasting focused, just because like you do have like prowess, you've got flurry, uh, you've got a lot more sort of synergy support for casting spells. You can do it in mono red, but it's not really a common archetype. Justine asks, "What the fuck is with that dog fucking movie? What happened there?"
I don't know.
The thing is, Gennady Tartakovsky, for as he's done a lot of cool things,
Yeah.
but also he is like a capital D dude.
Sure.
And so sometimes he just makes a thing where it's like, oh right, you're a dude.
Yeah. God, that Samurai Jack revival season started really strong. I liked it at the beginning, and I did not like it by the end.
I never watched it. Which sounds like I didn't miss a whole lot. So
yeah. I said I like the setup for it, and then I hate how it pays out.
now I'm curious how the MTG standard meta is actually shaping up. Like, what the fuck happened to during the recent tournament?
Oof. That's okay. That's fine, actually.
Ooh.
Just...
Hello.
Hello?
Virtual service agent and fly swatter. Fun.
Yeah. Kind of wasted spree, but is what it is. We're at 4 points. I'm not too fussy about it. And this deck does not have measured response in it, so I don't need to panic and hit the stone ship. could probably take a turn off here. Recover our money, let Botulus build counters. We're way ahead. Like, they can do some stuff, you know?
Yeah.
You know, just like Gauss would have gotten me through this. Well, I didn't know Fly's Water was... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Gauss still would have been the right call, because Gauss would have broken VSA without tagging me. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Wasn't thinking. Or not Gauss, Euler. I always get those two mixed up. The two breakers that work very similarly and are both named after mathematicians. And they're both in this deck. He's gone through 19 cards, so there's probably 1 or 2 more agendas in play. Would not be a shocker if that's an agenda. Spec work. This feels a little wasteful, but we don't really have anything we're dying to fish out with SMC. Let me think. Is there a way to get a little bit more juice out of this? Not really. We're very poor. I think let's just... Hell yeah. Not poor anymore.
Okay, yeah, checking the recent standard events in Magic. Of the most recent top 8, all but one deck had blue in it.
Oof.
Yeah, blue is really fucking good right now. Like Izzet especially, but just blue in general is really, really powerful.
Okay, so now there might be one more agenda in their hand. I'm not in any rush. Even with that, I don't think they have a way to like fully just fast advance something from hand. We should run the next time they install something in this server. We can probably crack it. Between Botulus Muse, Botulus Vizarum, I think we can probably get in here. But in the meantime, I think we're content to just build. Harmony. Do we have 5 things we'd like to get back with Harmony? I used to always like save this till I'm almost milled out, and I'm like, why? If you've got 5 targets you like,
if you got things you want in there, just go for it.
Creative Comm, Simulchip, Nuka, and Shurgant. And Spree. Yeah, we're gonna pop it. We'll do Simulchip's the most important. Let's do Spree. Let's do Overclock. Let's do Creative Comm, and let's do Sure Gamble.
Okay, well, I guess the current like Boros aggro deck does have 17 burn spells in it, 21 creatures. That's almost half and half. So that's a pretty solid amount of burn. So yeah, all right. I guess there's more spells than I thought there were in that deck, I guess.
Honestly, he's left R&D wide open. I would love to just find one of our catalogers, and that could very easily convert into a win, you know?
Yeah. Once you can start really hitting R&D.
Okay. We can get this very cheaply. So I think we just... Let's draw once, because I would love a Spree. But we didn't get it. That's no big deal. Let's put Gauss down. We'll draw... Hey, Overclock. Do we use Overclock here? Because Euler breaks both of these for free. So we would just be using Overclock money on whatever this is. Let's do it, because we're probably going to install this Botulus, and that's 2 credits for free, and we don't know that that's an
Yeah.
agenda. This could very easily be an asset that they're just trying to use to try and get ahead here. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop down our other botch. Encounter fully break. So far, we're doing pretty all right. I'm not too mad. This is the first game.
Yeah.
Fully break. Approach ice, encounter ice. Do not. Well, either way, it's free. Doesn't really matter. Sure, we'll bypass it. Why not? We shouldn't have done that. This might have been a 3-cost asset. It was a 3-cost upgrade, so we wasted $1 for no good reason.
Oh well.
Oh well. Arsonic can be really nasty, Ray, yeah. You can go from, like... Oh. You're gonna advance that? Oh, that's really clever. Okay, that's really clever. He baited us into running that. We took the tag off of ping. He knew we'd clear the tag last click, which lets him install the actual agenda, and now he's gonna score it out, and we've got nothing we can say about it.
Oh, that's real good.
That's really good. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Oh, not even burning the, Okay. Okay. This has suddenly become a much more competitive game. We need to find that cataloger is what we need. Burner's also pretty good. But not last click.
What did he use to install the agenda, or?
He used Synapse's ability.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because I clear the tag, which lets him reveal and install something.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
That was a real. I like that. So that is maybe a lesson. If people start playing Synapse more, or whatever, try to not let yourself be tagged last click. Try to make it so you can clear the tag third click. Okay.
Yeah.
Now that's interesting to me because... Oh, never mind. You're just scoring it. Okay.
Yeah, that's just a fast advance.
That was just a fast advance, yeah. That's really scary for us.
Yeah, because there are several seamless launches and other things in here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No matter what this is, we can break it because we've got a decoder down, we've got a fracture, we've got a killer. So let's burner. We see 3/4 of the hand. If there is an agenda in there, we just win. Kind of figured it'd be the last ping. So let's... What do I have in my graveyard? Wrong card game. Let's slap a Gauss down. Sure, we'll draw. Fully break. Breach. Yes, there... we don't win. We just stop them from winning. Okay, that's fine. Let's put the bigger picture on the bottom. Let's put embedded reporting on the top. Now we run R&D. Breach. Steal. We clear the tag, because they do still have one card in hand we don't know. And if, say, it's an agenda, then hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? God, this auto mod is so... Your trash is fucking... Come on now. Alright. Then I think we just click for credit so that we can sure gamble next turn. Oh. They meant to install. Let's just... There you go. Yep, Spin Doctor. That's kind of what I figured. And then we will just credit. Now, if they spin into an agenda, they do still win. No, they don't. They're poor.
Yeah.
They're broke.
Oh, yeah. They don't have money to.
Yeah. Now we do need to take care of that spin doctor though, because it can screw up cataloger. Because we will run cataloger, put the agenda on top, and then they will just spin doctor to draw it, or spin doctor, draw, and then shuffle. So even the cards even when we try to play around the draw, they can still ruin it. You know.
Yeah.
So we do need to deal with that spin doctor sooner than later. It's still very cheap to deal with that spin doctor. We should probably just do it. Let's do it now before it becomes a problem. Yeah, because, well... Okay. We should... Because if they top deck another 3-2, they just win outright. They only need 2 credits to win off of another embedded reporting. They've only got 1 left. They almost certainly have 3 remasters. They almost certainly have 3 embedded, so that's 12 points. 3 off-offs makes sense to me, which gets you to 18 points, so they would need 1 more 2-pointer. I don't know what it would be. So maybe they only have 2 off-offs, which would leave them at 16, and they have like a 3 and a 1? I don't know. The deck list is published, and they announced that it is. Oh, right, tomorrow's headline. I forgot about tomorrow's headline. That's the last 2-pointer, obviously. So yeah, if they top deck tomorrow's headline or embedded, they win. 2 and 25. Yeah, so we should... This is scary. We gotta run the spin doctor. We gotta deal with it. That is a forced move here. Encounter ice. Wait, you have 2? Oh, it cost me 2 to... Right, that's the problem with Euler. I forgot. Once it's been down for a turn, it costs extra. Don't know what's the play here. Not sure if they mean for them or for us. For us, I just trying to be proactive about we're gonna draw a cataloger, and I don't want Spin Doctor ruining it when we do. Maybe they're trying to think whether they pop Spin Doctor or force us to spend $2 trashing it. That might be the consideration. And then I think we need to check our... Well, here's the problem. They might have just top-decked it with that, right? Let's think this through. The cards that we lose the game to are Embedded Reporting and tomorrow's headline.
Yeah.
That is 2 out of 27. Because I forget what the last... I don't even know if we knew what the last card in HQ was, and I've forgotten, or if it was an unknown. Either way, it's not the winning agenda, or they would have won last turn, I think. So, the odds that they just drew it are like, what? 2 and 27 plus... The probability gets complicated. Functionally, 2 and 27 plus 2 and 26 is probably a good enough estimate. Which you can round out to about 4 out of 50 or 2 and 25, I think. and then if they did and we run, we have a 1 in 3 chance of hitting it. So it'd be 2 and 25 divided by 3, so 2 and 75. Or if we just run R&D, the odds of hitting what they could win with and what we would win with is 1 in 25. So those are basically the exact same odds. But you know what?
Great. Cool.
Running R&D, we don't have to spend... Either we don't spend money, or they do spend money resing, and either way, that's better economically. Okay. I don't want you to have that. Oh, no, I'm a fool. Why did I trash that? They might top deck it now. If they do, I deserve death.
Oh, no.
I knew for a fact if I just didn't trash it, I'm like, well, you're not top decking the winning agenda then, right? I assume they didn't top deck it, or they would have just jammed it and win immediately, right? So I think we're safe, but we're in really hairy territory. And the other frustrating thing is we got to run everything they put down, because they can fast advance a 3-2, but they've got 2 more 4-2s that they would have to never advance. And that means that anything they put down might be an agenda. Ether, if you think about it, it's either always 50-50, they either do or don't. That's so true.
Yep.
Okay. Now, logically, if that's a 4-2, they don't need 4 credits to win, you know? Let's pop the stone ship to draw 2 for free. Okay. I like the pinhole threading here a lot, because now we know for a fact whether this is bait. Well, it's not bait, but it's nothing we want them doing. I think we check R&D again. Yeah, there it is. Whoo!
There.
That was tense. That means retroactively we can say it was correct for me to trash that asset, because I would have hit the humanoid resources this turn. Woof. Had an off-world in hand. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Starlit. Oh, wow. Okay, so they really couldn't. Off-world office, Oppo research, seamless launch. Yeah. I wonder... Well, no, yeah. You were just really in a tight spot monetarily. And again, if you had drawn... You were literally 1 card off from just top decking the win, so... Boy, oh boy. That's Netrunner for you.
Sure is.
Thanks for the game. Alright, let's do that again. That was fun. Again, it's been a while since I've played Ari. I forgot how fucking fun she is. Just like having all of your threats in hand so the corp doesn't actually know how prepped you are to crack a server is a really fun mind game you get to play.
Yeah.
Sun Clover, hello. Poetry, okay. This is one where, like, I don't really know what to expect out of a poetry deck. Probably asset spam. Probably a bunch of tempo crimes. This hand is a ton of money and not a ton of things to spend that money on, which has me a little nervous. Early Lily Patty is really good, though.
Yeah.
Let's try it and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, you could get a bunch of money and then just spend a few turns, like, just raw running some things. Just hope you get lucky.
Right. Yeah, it's entirely possible this turn ends up being like install, you know?
Yeah.
In which case we want to find that Azamat pronto. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure if Hush is going to end up mattering in this matchup.
What is that asset on server one?
Oh, that's Nico campaign. It just gives them some drip econ for a few turns.
I see. All right.
Yeah.
I figured it was some sort of drip econ. I just wasn't sure what.
Yeah.
That's a lot of assets.
Yep, that's kind of what I was imagining we would be dealing with. We should probably take one of these down. Let's just do the middle. Why not?
Yeah.
Base Cheer Pogo, that's a good one to hit. That dude's an asshole.
Yep.
But I did miss the humanoid. That's fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ, they're drawing a lot.
Yep. Oh no.
All right. Well, Central's iced up.
Oh, there's Azamat. Hell yeah. Do we draw here? We're just going to end up throwing it out. I think we don't.
Yeah. Unless you really want to dig for something, I don't see why you would. Nice. Killed some more drip econ. That's something.
I don't know if Hush is going to matter much in this matchup. It might. Like MIC would matter. Boomy would matter, but I would have to like do it in advance. Jaguarundi would matter a little bit, but I don't know that they're even fielding that. I haven't seen enough of this deck to know if they're trying to core us or not.
Yeah.
Their hand is probably pretty agendaful by this point. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
What? This is brutal.
Asset spam is such a fucking weird deck. I don't...
Well, this isn't even really, like, this is not a super horizontal game plan so far. Like, they're a little horizontal, but this isn't Epiphany, right? This is just
True.
Gas. Just gasoline in the tank. If they play another top-down solutions, I'm gonna lose it. Okay. They didn't have a... Alright, let's do... Ritual. Let's do... Sure Gamble. Let's run... Server 7? Okay, don't want you having that. And let's slap down a Simul chip. Will not shock me if server 1 scores out this turn. If it's an aggressive trend setting, I'm going to be a sad boy. Oh, it's absolutely going to be. Oh, Luminal, that's also not great. That's also not great. That might even be worse. You 3 to trash? You're 3 to trash, yeah. Anything that could break ice would be nice to see at this point.
Yeah.
Don't love that. Really don't love that. I'm guessing that's a Manic Arm. Let's start by dealing with powers. And we will use Ari to slap down Coalescence for free. Breach. Trash. If we use Nuka, we're up to 8 cards with 2 clicks left, so we would end up losing something. So I guess let's just manual draw. Okay. Pinhole threading would also really be nice to have here. We gotta start forcing the issue on some of these servers. Stack. Botulus. Let's... I don't want to overclock because I don't know that I'm getting in. We got white space. Okay. We get in, but it's not fun. Why are you poking me? My wife is poking me in the head.
I like to bother you.
It's rude.
Yeah, that's me.
Let's pop back that Coalescence for another hit. Don't love using a Slammo chip up on that, but what can you do? Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Do we pay for this? Do we think this is an agenda or an asset? I should have overclocked. I really wish I had overclocked. Oh, this sucks. Boy, let's pay. Okay, well. We're broke, but we stopped the last humanoid from firing.
Yeah.
But
and
yeah,
you killed a Manic Arm, so, you know.
We did not kill the Manic Arm.
Oh, no, you saw the, right. You saw the Manic Arm.
Yep. We've chewed through a lot of money and have not made anything off of it. Which is why asset spam stresses me out. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. So here's what I'm thinking. If we just charge this, white space can't steal any of our money. We can click through the Manic Arm. We can see what's hidden there. If it's an asset, we cannot trash it. If it's an asset, we can't trash it. There are agendas on the table right now. There just have to be, mathematically.
Yeah, like...
I mean, they're, obviously, they could all be on the bottom, but statistically, there are almost certainly at least one of these cards as an agenda. I think we do it. This sucks, but I think we do it. no, no. Oh, we are so screwed.
Oh. See, what I would have done in this scenario is just put one of the agendas in one of the unprotected servers.
Right.
Just try and shell game you.
Well,
And
I think
really
that's exactly what they
believe
did,
that's
and
what they
I did not guess the lucky lady. So we are about to eat all the shit in the world. They're going to res that powers, they're going to quadruple advance this with wage workers, and then we are going to cry. Or maybe not. They're not just immediately pounding that out, so maybe we're okay. Never mind. They're doing an entirely different game plan to make me sad. Okay. No, I think they forgot to... For Sat first. I think we both have to undo turn since they already passed. Immune pool's a huge problem. Yeah, listen, this is a shit kicking. May as well do the shit kicking proper. So they were just bluffing two face down agendas and archives, right? Yeah, they didn't trash anything from HQ. We could have just... Oh my god. Okay.
That's so funny.
Okay. Okay. This is who we're dealing with. We know this now. Unfortunately, we have no money and no icebreakers. Oh, we have Botulus, I guess. But that's not...
that is so brave to just do that.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I respect it, but it's very fucked up.
Yeah, you respect the disrespect.
Exactly. Yeah. Now here's the other question. What do they have cooking in server 8? Why did they bother icing that?
I don't fucking know, man.
Is it... Well, we now know they are a brazen player, right?
Sure, but I don't know how this deck works. Like, even if there was something dangerous in there, I wouldn't fucking know what it is.
Well, the danger might just be another agenda.
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
God, I think
that
they...
there were just, like...
Yeah.
Multiple agendas on the board, and they were hoping you wouldn't get at least one of them.
Well, they're icing that. Yeah, we might have just blown this. We might have... Yeah, you know what? Remember way back at the start, let's do like a flashback of the scene's grayscale. We're like, well, this hand's all money, but I mean, I like having a lily pad turn 1. Let's just start with this, even though we have no programs, no threats on the board. Yeah. And see what happens. And you know what? We've seen what happens.
Yeah, that may have been against a deck where you could take a little more time, that might have been an okay strategy, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm realizing the inherent problem in doing that against an asset spam deck.
We just gotta poke and see what we see. Humanoid. Get out of here. I want to know what's in server 8. I do. Let's find out. Letting it through. Interesting. Oh, it's a bass. That was guessable. That was extremely guessable. I'm tilted at this point. That might have even been... Wait a second. No, we're fools. I'm a fool. We knew exactly... That wasn't even guessable. We just knew what that was. They installed it with powers that be. Oh, yeah. No, we're just fully on tilt. They have gotten in our head, and... Oh boy! Oh, yep. This is the game. Now they're gonna use wage workers and Bass to fast advance a 5-3. Well, they can't do that. They're gonna do some bullshit that I don't like. They're just gonna score out a 2-3. Okay. Or 3-2, whatever you want to call it. Now, the lone saving grace here is that they're dirt broke. So they cannot win next turn. But I truly do not think we have what we need to... Well, you still can't have this. Okay, we put base on the bottom, Nico on the bottom to prevent them from getting out of this hole. Creative Comm. So gonna start speculating what their agenda suite is here. I'm gonna guess 3 Ingatans, 3 off-offs, which gets us to 14 points. And then maybe 2 vulnerability audits, maybe 2 send a messages, or maybe another set of 2-pointers, although I don't know what that would be. Oh, no, we saw them. They're architect deployment tests. Right, okay. Which means that we're looking
Christine
at...
says, Nuka and hope you get a cataloger and a burner.
Which is exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Powers is a pointless card to contest at this stage. Anything new, we just have to check. Hey. Wow. Okay. That disrespect I'm not... it can't be an agenda, right? Top 3 cards of R&D, you can install 1 non-agenda, 1 non-agenda. Okay, so we know that's not an agenda, whatever it is.
Yeah.
In fact, do we know what it is from Burner? We might. Oh, it's probably the Spin Doctor. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of Spin Doctors, I think we should run these down. Because Cataloger doesn't do anything while they have Spin Doctors. Moon pulls and deck Spin Doctor cannot live. Absolutely. Let's put Nuka down. We don't want to show that we have a Cataloger because we don't want them icing up R&D. We want to play Cataloger and use Cataloger all in the same turn. I forget if we know what server 14 is. Have we run that at any point? No. Oh, right. They played from hand. Right. Okay. Interesting. Really interesting. Okay. That sure looks for all the world like a winning... Oh, maybe not. Waiting with bated breath to see what this last click is. Oh, they want to install a third thing to get the wage workers click, but they want to install something into the wage workers server where it's safer. That's, I think, what they're trying to puzzle out here. Yeah, okay. Okay. So let's think this through. Would they put another naked agenda out after I scored one last time? Are they thinking, well, surely they won't do that a second time?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe. That's the thing, right? So one way this turn plays out is we run... I'm going to say thinking, because we got to do a big think here. We run server 16, check it. We run server 8, probably force an ice res. And then we only have 2 clicks left, which don't leave us enough clicks to install Cataloger, run, and then use Cataloger. So that's not very good. Option 2 would be we run server 8, force an ice res, play Cataloger, run, pop Cataloger, pray that server 6... Or we don't pop Cataloger if we don't see anything, right? Then pray server 16 is nothing we care about.
Yeah.
Option 3... we put Cataloger down, we run server 8, and force them to think about... I'm guessing 6 credits is not enough to res both the R&D ice and the server 8 ice. It might be. They could be 2 more white spaces for all I know. In which case we're just kind of boned. And just make them make the call about what's safer. Let's suppose one of those cards is definitely an agenda. Surely you would put it in the protected server and not the unprotected server, right? You'd be bluffing for bluffing's sake to put it in server 16 when server 8 is available. And they wanted to put it in server 1 where it was airtight. They wanted to put what's in server 16 in server 1 where it was airtight. Golly. That information makes this a tougher call. It could also be a moon pool and an agenda. That would make some sense.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Except, no. Moon pool and agenda doesn't make sense. They've got nothing to charge with. Oh, brother. Let's go Cataloger. Run R&D. See what they do. Hagen. Okay. Now that's an interesting call. Because now they certainly can't res this. It hurts us pretty bad. I assume you're going to kill Azamat. You might kill Botulus. Yeah, kill Botulus. Okay. Let's check server 8. It could be a white space. It could totally be a white space. No further action. Cohort. Okay. Check server 16. Okay. I think they did that because, like, hey, why not have some fun bluffing? Even if I steal that, it's still 6-4, you know? I'm guessing this deck is all 2-pointers, which is not ideal for us, except Stone... Oh! We might be sitting pretty, actually.
What?
How do we do this? How do we do this? How do we do this? Gauss. I'm pulling up Gauss on NRDB to have its numbers. Oh, right, and you lose 1 strength for each icebreaker. So if once I install an icebreaker, you're down to 5 strength. And I think Gauss jumps to 4 strength the turn it's installed. So I would still be paying 2, 3, 4 to get through. Which would be all my money minus 1 if I overclock. But I do get in. How much are we willing to bet there are 2 agendas and the top 4 of R&D? How many more agendas do we think there are? 1, 2, 4 total in the deck. So there'd be about 1 in 5 left. So not great odds that there's 2 in there. I think it's worth trying. Okay. What about Propeller? Propeller might be better numbers-wise. Because Propeller would be 3 total to install. Then you boost it, you break, it's useless afterwards, but that's fine. In theory, we only need it once. Yeah, let's do Propeller. Okay. So what we do is we overclock R&D. Approach. We use Ari to install an SMC. Trash these guys because they're useless. Do we need to trash them both? Yeah. No. I guess let's save 1 just to be safe. Don't draw because we don't want to accidentally draw the Propeller and fuck up the whole thing here. So no.
Yeah.
Then pay 2. Get out Propeller. Encounter Ice. Get through. Breach. Cataloger. Only 1 ice. Only 1 agenda, rather. Okay. Let's put Humanoid at the bottom. Then Top Down. Then Nico. Then Architect. Done. Ask for action. No action. Let's charge the cataloger so we don't use it up by doing this. Putting ice down here is interesting. If that is a 2-4 agenda in server 8, are we even able to stop the score? We are able to stop the score if and only if that the ice on server 8 is expensive, like say another Hagen, that would stop it. Or it's a weak barrier and 1 Propeller token is all we need to break it. And those are pretty much the only cases. But I think there's no reason not to try. Let's try. Scatterfield is bad for us, but it's expensive enough. Well, they went off a 2-3 at this point. Yeah. If they're about to install a 2-3 off Scatterfield, then that wins them the game. So we'll see if that happened or not. I think based on how... Oh, Nico can't... I think we might have known that. And I'm just... There it is. Yep. Okay. Yep. I think we really did a bad job in the mid game, and I think we did a respectable job clawing our way back. But not playing Overclock on that one turn was a gigantic misplay that we were playing catch up the entire time. Had that not happened, we would have been ahead enough, or at least keeping up enough on tempo that I think we could have scored that out. Could have won there.
Yeah.
They played really well. That was a good game. Yeah. I feel good about how much we managed to claw our way back, even if we lost. Let's say thanks for the game. Oh, that's the other thing I've been doing this week, Iris, is the 2026 game of the year is already out.
Oh.
Little game by the name of Pathologic 3.
Oh, right, yeah, Pathologic 3. Yeah,
the exasperation in your voice. All right, yeah, that.
Yeah, that game.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll say, I'm not super deep into it yet. It feels less difficult than Pathologic 2.
Okay, so it seems like a game I might actually have a decent time with.
I have no idea. It feels less difficult than Pathologic 2.
Okay, well.
You don't have a hunger meter and a thirst meter in this one.
I see.
Instead, you have...
I've heard there's, like, time looping involved.
There is time travel. I'm only just now getting to that part of it, so I don't know a ton of how it works. I do know that once you have fucked your save up, you will get so depressed. I gotta pop, like... A kid had a bullet that they would trade me, and, like, I pulled up the item description, it was like, I have no need for that. My pistol holds only one bullet, and I always keep it loaded. I'm like, okay, weird. I didn't see a gun in my inventory. And then when I got to the point where this is forced, right? The tutorializing how this works is, instead of hunger and thirst and whatever, you have a mental health meter that goes from apathy to mania.
Okay.
And once you have reached a
Is
game...
apathy the best it can be?
No. The best it can be is right in the... Well, it sort of varies what's the best, right? Because...
Okay. Sure, of course.
Yeah. Like, if you're balanced out, then there's, like, no negative effects, right? The higher your apathy, the lower your walk speed. And I think it has other effects, too. Well, I'll say the worst apathy effect in a minute here. I think this is keepable. I like having burner. I like sure gamble. We got threat. We got draw. We got money. This is a much more balanced hand than last time. But the more mania you have, the higher your walk speed, the more your detective vision button will do.
Okay.
But also you constantly lose health the higher your mania because your body's not okay.
I see.
Do we just challenge this? We don't do it this turn because we're out of clicks. Let's just run server 1. Don't let them have, like, a free anthill or whatever this is. Spendo. Makes sense. Yeah, and also, when your mania gets too high, you can't talk to people because you're too tweaked out. So instead of eating and drinking, I am having to constantly take drugs to balance out my mood. I'm just like, oh, my mania's too high, time to pop some morphine. Ooh, my apathy's too high, better take some strychnine.
My God.
Descent, we will... What do we want to do with Descent? Well, we're gonna grab Muse. Stack. Anything we put on it, they're just gonna bounce back to hand next turn and kill, so I'm tempted to just say grab Euler.
Yeah.
Even though it's a little pricier. It's not really pricier, is it? No, it's not. Then Breach. Hell yeah. Put that on top. Put that on top. Most unfortunate. Yeah, it's not great. It's fine. You're about to top deck a measure to kill me. To point, I guess we draw. Yeah. Anthill makes sense. But so, and yeah, it's also stuff like, hey, if you kick a trash can, your mania will go up or your apathy will go down, right? It's all 1 meter. So like sometimes you want to get somewhere fast, or you want to see visions that will, like, you know, it'll give you like lines directing you to your next quest if your mania is high enough, right?
Sure.
But it hurts your health, so you got to be careful. You know, you got to balance all this stuff out. But what I just had happen at the point where I'm at, which is still very early, I reached a point where the main quest was broken. Like, it was, you know, the Oblivion, like, the thread of fate has been severed or whatever. At which point, your apathy just goes up and up and up, and there's nothing you can do until he pulls out that gun he mentioned and commits suicide.
Oh.
And then I woke up in a weird hall of mirrors, and they're like, hey, buddy, you want to, like, go back to an earlier day, maybe?
I see.
Yeah, the initial way they start to introduce the time hopping stuff. Well, okay, listen. Hey, I like Pathologic, and now I'm going off about it. And you're gonna get all this again tomorrow when we do TR. So I'm sorry, but also no, I'm not.
Yeah, I bet. What if you streamed Pathologic 3?
I would think about it. It is a very long game, and it can be a very slow game. Like, I've tried streaming Pathologic 2, and it's a tough game to, like, riff with. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, the initial way they introduce it, like, when you first get to town, you meet the, like, theater troupe. That's always in Pathologic, right? And you're, like, talking to them, and you're playing as, you know, a different character who just has no patience for this theater bullshit. And one of the dialogue options you can say is, like, theater is an obsolete art form. It's doomed to be replaced by cinema any day now. Or, like, it's currently being replaced by cinema. And the thing is, Iris, okay, motherfucker, if you want to live in the cinema mode of this, cinema has cuts. So this game is going to cut in ways that Pathologic 2 does not.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think let's...
Ice Pick Lodge, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. I think they're just going to score this. That's probably a Basalt Spire that I'm not thrilled about them having, but we can't really challenge it. So you're going through, like, the first day, you know, like you do in any game like this, especially Pathologic 2. You just, you have some quest markers. You follow them. You do your little main quest stuff. And then you, but, like, after you complete, like, the first, like, tutorial quest they give you, basically, they, ooh, this is just all ice. Well, I don't care for that. You have a lot of money. I don't want you to have this much ice. This sucks. I guess start over, put Logjam on the bottom, I guess. And then Tree Line, then Mask, I guess. I don't like this. Oh, they don't have any action they could take. But yeah, you complete that first tutorial quest, and then all of a sudden the game cuts, and you are sitting in an interrogation room, and there's a cop across from you and says, hey, I asked you a specific question. Quit wasting my time with all these pointless details. And you're like, what? No, I'm just trying to tell you the story, like, in order from the beginning. I didn't ask you the story in order from the beginning. I asked you for the important parts. Tell me about what happened on the 6th day. And then it cuts you.
Oh my god.
And then you are in day 6, which is halfway through the game, and your quest log is full of failed quests that you haven't seen yet.
Holy fuck.
As always, Pathologic remains the coolest game series.
Oh, that's really funny.
It's really good.
It's really funny.
Do we run that? They have 3-pointers in this deck. I don't think we have to run everything we see. Let's check archives, because Nuvim just drops stuff into archive sometimes. No. I'm just going to take credit to defend against measured. If this is an agenda, I'm not that stressed about it. Although if it's another Basalt and they have like a slash and burn in hand, I am stressed, but, you know. They got crazy flooded if that's what happened. I would love a pinhole threading to take down the Spin Doctor for cheap. I assume they're extracting the Spin or maybe the Descent. Yeah, the Spin. Okay. Well, that helps me. Now I don't have to worry about taking it down for cheap. That could be another one, though. It's not. Okay. Is that a slash and burn? They're trying to score the hard way.
Justine says, the interrogator is such a shit, I hate him, which is important since I have to be on the bachelor's side a little, despite him being the guy he is.
Yeah, yeah. What are the odds of fully whiffing on a second cataloger run? Have they drawn 4 cards since we did the last one? I think they did, but let's double check. When did I catalog? Let me toss them a thinking. Okay, so I cataloged, and then Mando, install, and then Mando spin. Okay, yeah, they've drawn through everything we saw with cataloger. So this would be a whole new set of 4 cards if we catalog again. I think the worst case scenario is that one of these is the logjam, which it very easily could be. But oh, you know, well, okay. We're going to install this, and then we're going to do this. Because if we see logjam, we can hit Hush on it to bring it down to 0 strength. Okay. Let's go with Vizarum. I love using viruses on Fly Swatter because it just feels disrespectful to Fly Swatter. It's supposed to be the antivirus card, and yet I virused its ass.
It's true.
Maskarovka. So we will Simulchip, bring back the SMC. Get out. Gauss is going to cost like 4 total. I think Propeller gets it for 3, so it's cheaper. Let's do Propeller. That's only 2. Okay. Oh, no, 3 including the install cost. Yeah. And then use Stone Ship to charge this. Breach catalog. And there's the game. And that can't do anything, I don't think. Action. Oh, Basalt! Good job. That's snazzy. That's snazzy. I like that. What do we risk here? So they have an SDS in hand. If I had remembered Basalt was a threat, I could have put it second from the top to trick him, but I didn't think about that in time.
Yeah.
Because I've done this trick with my deck, and I just totally forgot it's an option because I haven't been on this side of the interaction before. So if we run, we have to burn our last Simulchip to get back SMC to grab... Oh no, we would just grab Euler out, right? Yeah. But we would burn a Simulchip for Euler for a 1 in 5. Or we sit and wait. Screw it. Let's... Fortune favors the bold and what have you. Oh, well, that's still a good hit.
But I needed. Not anymore, you don't.
Not anymore, you don't. Bounces, and I'm guessing they're just going to shuffle SDS away. No, they're going aggressive. Okay. I don't even remember what else we saw because I didn't care. I was too single-mindedly focused on agenda. I win. I assume this is an SDS or maybe a basalt. Yeah. Okay. That is almost certainly the SDS. They wouldn't just leave it in hand for me to just, throw myself at. Oh, this is the last turn of the game. Either I steal it or they use Basalt with Seamless Launch to score it and win. That's bad. On account of we're pretty low on resources here.
You have 1 credit. Yeah, that's
Well, we have overclock, so we will have 5 credits for a run. That's still not many credits.
No, it's not. You gotta get past 2 ice.
One of them is almost certainly Logjam, which Hush works on. The other one, I don't know. I think we do this. The other possibility is that this is bait and SDS is just sitting in their hand and they just want to force a run so they can measure us to death, which would be bad. And it's not going to matter because we can't do anything about this Winchester and we're fucked. Because Winchester just kills whatever would kill the thing behind it, and that is the ball game. Yep. So we may as well do... Well... No, there's... Well, yeah. Let him fire... Oh, wait. It's Trace, though. I always forget that it's technically possible to pay through this. But you're also way richer than me. You will just force it. You didn't force it. Interesting. Oh, no, you did force it. Okay. Yeah, 1 more than I can pay. Yep, okay. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. We might as well. So this is definitely like just a descent or something. Yeah. Fly swatter, yep. Yeah, that was... If we had just drawn into a Botulus, we could have pulled it off, but unfortunately we did not.
Want to do a game against my Built to Last deck?
Sure.
Let me bring up Jinteki real quick. Minimize everything else.
Alright, I will throw up a private game just so you're not having to rush this. The password is stream. The people watching at home also got that, but you know. Don't be a dick.
Yeah. Please. Oh. All right.
Okay.
I think it's. Yeah, I think it's this one. Let me just double check. Okay. All right. Yeah, it should be that one.
No, this hand's no good. And if I was being a very fastidious Netrunner player, I'd be like, well, I can't admit that while you're deciding whether to mull.
Guess this will be fine.
This hand's probably better, but I don't love it still.
Oh yeah, sorry.
All good.
Good old petty cash. Let's do. Okay.
All right. Yikes. Luke's only spend that much money when they're very distressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have a lot of cards they don't want to discard, but they can't really use them at this very moment.
Let's do. Yeah. Okay. We'll do this. That okay? Yeah, I did that right. And okay.
Wait, you did not do that right.
Oh, did I not? Oh shit, did I not?
You like used a subroutine on it, which told me what it was, and also didn't get you the built to last money.
Oh, dang it!
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Just give yourself 2 credits, or 1 credit, I guess.
Wait, what the fuck did I do?
You clicked on it, and it gives you the option to manually fire the subroutines as like a.
Oh.
Yeah. When what you should click is just advance.
Oh, I didn't even realize that was possible. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a thing for if the game bugs out, it's a way to like force it to behave right.
Okay, let me just undo. Can I just undo that click?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, that was weird. I didn't realize that was a thing I could even do.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I see. Oh,
Yeah.
I see what that. Okay.
Yep.
I understand what I did wrong now. Okay. And then let's just do activates. Oh, it's whenever I advance a card. Okay. All right.
Okay. Motherfucker. is not click efficient, but I am in a hole money-wise. I think it's worth doing. Okay.
Okay.
SDS.
Damn.
Yep.
Didn't think you'd be able to break in.
That's the Arasana way.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's do.
And I also didn't lose anything because those programs were getting trashed by Ari at the end of the turn anyway.
Great. Love that for you.
SDS is a lot weaker against Shaper than it is the other two factions, just because Shaper cycles through a ton of programs all the time and has a ton of recursion. Like, against Criminal, one badly timed SDS can ruin their entire game, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas against Shaper, it's
Right.
like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. If you want a program, take 3.
Okay.
Yeah, Anarch can be, I would say, between Criminal and Shaper, in that, like, well, it's also very different on, like, the steal versus the score, right? Like, Criminal can afford to, like, throw away a Chesva or, like, a Leech or something on a steal, but, you know, if you have managed to take out, say, their backup Fractor, and then you trash the Fractor they installed, whoa, then you can just put really cheap barriers in front of everything, and just, you know, I guess the game's over. There we go.
Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of simul chips.
Got a whole bag of chips over here, baby.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Especially when I have a Muse in the trash, because these simul chips turn into any card I want in the deck.
Okay. Hmm. Sorry, just thinking.
All good, take your time. This is a scary board state that I've got set up here.
Yeah. This fucking.
It kind of becomes a thing of,
great.
like, even without knowing my hand, seeing all the simul chips and knowing how Ari works, it is reasonable to guess I can break into any server I want to. So it becomes a game of, like, you know, the like HB player we fought earlier did a really good job of forcing me to waste those resources on runs that weren't essential, so that then they could
Yeah.
push out what they wanted when it mattered in a way that, like, well, I'm out of moves, so I guess you're gonna get that one. That's kind of the thing, at least with Ari, not necessarily with Shaper overall, is that, like, extremely strong, but I have ammunition. And when I'm out of ammunition, I'm done.
All right.
Let's see. Let's do...
Also, this is not the same deck I played last time. This is the other Wayland, which I'm not as familiar with. So that's fun.
Yeah. Jam. So this is what I was hoping to do against our last opponent, is that if I do this on Logjam, it gets all of its strength from the text that's not a subroutine, so now it has 0 strength.
Okay.
It's mean. Then we get back Propeller, which we can break for 3 now without even spending counters. Approach, encounter. Now this does eat up all those counters, which I don't love, but we get through without too much money spent.
Okay. Question about this advancement counter.
Yeah.
Does it ping Wayland's ability?
No.
Or
No, Built to Last will only fire when you spend a click and a credit to advance something, not when something else lets you place advancement counters.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. It's one of those dumb little card game pieces of, like, pedanticism. Advancing a card and placing an advancement counter on a card are 2 separate things.
I see.
Clearinghouse. Well, well, well. It's come to this, has it?
Well, I had to try.
Out here trying to kill your old buddy Luke.
Little old Luke.
Out here trying to shoot me with some kind of mecha or something. It's not really clear to me how Clearinghouse kills you.
Yeah,
It's just kind of a warehouse full of, like, war machines, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess the idea is you're just gearing up to just run a full, like, bombing run on me. What am I willing to lose? I can drop Oiler. I can always silent ship it back if I need it.
First of all, I'd love to... Why can I not play petty cash from my archives? Oh.
You just did.
Weird. Oh, okay. I see. I did. Got it.
Oh, yeah. It, like, puts, like, a ghost petty cash in your hand. That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's what I was confused about.
Because they don't want you forgetting that you've got it. A thing that can easily happen in the paper game.
Okay. Huge fan of this.
Turn, we will spec work the Coalescence. I like both of those cards.
Excuse me.
I'm just gonna chill because I'm up on points and I need money. Interesting. What's she building in there?
Great question. Do I even know?
I hope you do.
I have ideas. Excuse me.
Okay. I'm guessing that's a Charlotte. How do we want to start this? Tree Ligon. Why did I... No, I can't do like a fun, like, oh, mispronounce it. Like, mispronounce a line as Eligan when...
Yeah, Tree Line.
Tree Line. Yeah, that'd be how you do it. What would be the cheapest way to deal with this motherfucker? I can do it that way for 4 and keep breaking it in the future. I can do it that way for just 1, but I burn a simul chip. I think let's do it this way. Fully break. Oh no! Oh, Iris! Uh-oh!
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bad time in here!
Yeah.
Iris, this is bad! Oh no!
I didn't know what to do because my ice was completely porous for basically all the game.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This sucks. You have overdrawn because this deck has 6 agendas in it. You have drawn 2/3 of them when you're less than halfway through the deck.
Those didn't even come from my manual draws. Like, those were in my hand from like the first 3 turns.
Oh my god, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the best way for me to put you out of your misery?
I mean, just run my hand twice, dickhead.
I don't. Okay, with what?
Okay.
I don't have that much money. We will put SDS on top. We will put Basalt on top. Called me a dickhead. What is the right sequencing here? I guess... Oh, no, we've used SMC, so we can't, like, simul chip the Botulus to get a bonus. Oh, yeah, doing that actually does make this a problem, doesn't it? Yeah. You're safer than you might be, honestly. I already did that this turn.
Fucking how? Okay.
Because I don't have a way to crack HQ this turn. Like, it's bad, but you're not dead this turn, which you might have been on a different board state.
Okay, well, that's great.
I mean, it depends a lot on what this ice over here is. Okay, no, you're dead. Because that's completely porous. I don't have to worry about breaking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it is like the one design flaw with Netrunner is sometimes the corp just floods up, and there's nothing you can do about it other than crash out about it, which, listen, I've done it. We've all done it.
Fucking... Alright.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
No.
All right. Well,
Out of curiosity, what do you have in the servers?
I had clearinghouse and
Clearinghouse.
wall to wall.
And wall to wall. Okay, yeah, that doesn't help.
No.
A spin doctor would have gone crazy.
Yeah, I didn't draw any spin doctors.
Yeah, that is truly just absolutely rotten luck. It is a like world champion level player would have a hard time playing out of that board, you know? Playing out of that start. Do you want to run that back and hope the deck doesn't fuck you that way?
Yeah, I'd like to run that back with the deck I'm more familiar with.
Yeah. You got it. Password is still stream.
Wait, no. I didn't mean to do that. Game. There we go. All right. This is the one I want.
All right. Baby, I was built to last. See, I've been listening to a lot of Proto Men this weekend, and they've got a song called Built to Last, so I keep just thinking about it every time I see this ID.
Fucking. Look at that one.
This is money and draw and a threat. Okay, this is keepable. It's not like the sickest hand I've ever seen, but I'm not mad about it.
Okay. Well, I'll make it work.
Is it better than what you had last time?
We'll see.
Oh no.
Christ almighty.
Oh no.
Are you kidding me? All right. Okay. All right.
It's alright, you just need to lock in.
Yeah, sure. Fuck me. All right.
Okay. Well.
Let's get a screenshot of this fucking opening hand.
Well, I'm about to look at your opening hand, so let's see.
All right. Well, have fun with that.
Iris, what's going on?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't know.
This is brutal.
I don't know.
That's disgusting. 2 games in a row. That's
Yeah.
What did you do to piss off God today?
I don't know.
We were talking about your thread spinner character, and you were talking about
Are
the
you
false.
fucking kidding me?
Well, no, that's the one I just put there.
Okay, all right, okay. Wait, no, that actually makes it worse. Hold on.
The cataloger in my hand's not that important anymore.
Great. Fuck, I should have just... Oh, but no, I couldn't have, because I just...
You could have, like, scored the green mail out just to, like, get it out of your hand.
Yeah,
But, like, yeah, I don't know what else is in your hand, but it's I know it's not good over there, what you're dealing with.
Oh, no, I couldn't have, because I drew something before it.
Oh, sure.
I did a manual draw to get the green mail.
Oh,
And
did I
so
put the
by
green
that
mail on?
time-
Okay, yeah.
So by that time, I only had 2 clicks.
Gotcha.
So I couldn't have even scored that. Also, I totally forgot to res that asset I put down.
Oh, what was the asset?
It was Anthill Excavation Contract.
Oh. Undo your turn. And res that.
I'm just completely...
Yeah, listen. I would be tilted with that hand also.
Okay.
I'm not streaming during the times when I get tilted and salty.
Res Anthill. Okay. Oh no, it did draw for me. Okay, so I can do this. I can at least score the fucking green mail.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
I really don't want you having that above the law, so I'm gonna just kind of spam HQ a little bit to try and find it. There it is. Gonna run this. Do this. Justine says you've been cursed by some sort of cyber warlock, which I'm inclined to agree with.
I really have. It's really fucking bad right here.
Assuming these are all the agendas you have in hand, they're the only 3 I've seen. This is 6 out of 18 points, a full third of the points in your deck in the first 5 cards.
Yeah. I can't fucking believe this shit.
Yeah, the fact that you're not hitting any ice.
Oh wait, actually, I want to. All right. All right.
All right. Well, I am gonna see how much more cursed you are.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to res and just flood my hand.
So for what it's worth, you can still totally do this to screw with me. So what would happen at this point is I've picked out what you got here. I would ask you action. You should go ahead and pop that Spin Doctor.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because then that shuffles the deck and whatever I just put on top.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, 2 cards from archives into. Okay.
Okay, and then do that.
All right.
Now, what's really funny is if you draw 2 measured responses, this game is completely flipped over to you and you win.
Don't.
Well, no, I can use Stone Chip to defend it, but it's not good.
Yeah, that is not happening.
Well, I'm grateful. Yeah, I can be the scary thing about Waylon, though, is that sometimes you're like, oh, I scored so many points right at the start. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, I didn't have, like, my econ good yet. That's bad, actually.
Why was I... I miscounted! I'm an idiot.
Undo it.
Oh my god, I'm just really fucking up so bad right now.
Again, if I had these 2 openings back to back, I would also be tilted.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I am stabilizing now.
You are. It's just going to be a question of, is it too little too late? Which we'll find out.
That's a great question.
Yep.
Okay. I think yes.
The big boy.
Yeah. I had 2 of those since turn 2.
Yep.
Again, both Biowaks immediately piss me the fuck off. Are you kidding me?
That's the RE way.
All right.
And yeah. That's gonna do it. But that's, again, like, with a start that brutal, like, what can you do, you know?
All right.
What
Run it back again.
third time's a charm? Yeah.
Yeah, would you here? I'm gonna send you my opening hand.
Yeah,
Here
please do.
in the general
Was it
chat.
just Beowalk 3 agendas?
It was somehow worse.
It was... Oh, it was Beowalk and 4 agendas.
Yeah.
And then you, what, drew the anthill?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's rough, yeah.
Uh huh.
Because even if I don't have burner, I'm gonna harass your hand if you don't leave it iced turn 1. Because if you're doing nothing but scoring a green mail turn 1, I'm like, okay, either you have nothing you care about in your hand, or you have everything you care about in your hand. I'm gonna take a peek and find out which it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is 2 terrible starts right back to back.
Okay, let's give this one more shot.
One
We'll
more
see
old college try. I've got the stream up, or game up, password to stream.
Surely I can't get 2 awful hands in a row, right?
Let's just take a deep breath. Let's just center ourselves for a moment. Yugimoto is here with us. The heart of the cards is going to guide us through this.
Yeah. Okay. I think this hand is not dog shit.
Okay. Love to hear it. I think this hand is also not dog shit. I think I could do better, but I'm scared of doing worse, so I'm going to hold on to it.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Let me think. So... Damn, 2 simul chips immediately.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like, well, this is stuff I like to have, but it's also nothing I can, like, do turn 1 pressure with, you know? Okay.
Yeah. Do that, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Then oh shit, not new remote. I meant to do my
No
bad.
problem. Yep. Very common. I do it all the time.
wanted server 1.
That
There we
makes
go.
sense. Oh, you should res and use this.
Yeah, I was going to.
Yeah.
Oh, right. It's because I need to do that before clicking no further actions, right?
Yeah. That's the type of further action they're asking about.
Yeah. Duh. All right.
So I'm just gonna say no action.
Start from the game. All right. There we go.
Yep.
My bad.
No, all good, all good. Yeah, I should probably just do that. I think next turn we do this, use this for this, do that, bah, and then if we have to go here, we will use one of these to either cycle this or pop this back. Or do we do something here? Well, let's see what Iris does. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. What do you have that you wanted to protect but didn't want to advance immediately? I'm curious. I'm going to find out. Miasne. Alright, so that means we should do this. Stack to grab Fazarum. Counter. And then because it's the runner's turn, runner abilities have priority, so I get to bypass it before you get to spend the counter to take.
Seriously, that's horseshit.
Yeah, Fazarum is like a hard counter to Mestachesvo. Logjam. Okay. Then I think for that, what we have to do is crack this, sacrifice Muse to cycle Muse to grab back a... What's better here? Probably Propeller, because that's a relatively weak Logjam. Hacker Voice, I'm in. Kill the Anthill, kill the Tucana. Okay. Now, statistically, you've drawn an agenda by now. However, perhaps to karmically balance out the last two games, you haven't drawn any agendas yet. If you I want to see what you got. I want to see what you got. Or make you spend money preventing me from seeing what you got. Okay. Well, let's slap you. I don't mind you having that, honestly. You can have that, and then that goes on top. And then we run.
Damn it.
Steal. Drawer. And that's my toin.
Wow, I am completely broke, basically. Great. Okay.
Oh, I shouldn't. Oh, maybe I should. It's wasteful. It's wasteful.
My ice is extremely porous right now.
Yeah. Although, worth keeping in mind, I'm also very broke. So, with money, I can get through that server for sure. But you don't necessarily know how much money I can get all at once.
True.
Now, I got 4 clicks. I'm not going to be on 2 credits for my whole turn, but it's a factor to consider,
Let me think. Logjam is at 2 strength right now.
Yeah, so Propeller breaks it for 1 counter and 3 credits.
Okay.
And I bypass Mesnichesvo for 2 credits. You can also purge virus counters and you kill Vizerum.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. Now I can silent chip it and
Oh.
what have you, but it makes me use up a silent chip,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just do that.
That's not a terrible idea at all.
It. Yeah, because that having Mesnichesvo just completely taken out is brutal.
Yep. You can also, you might not know this. When you install ice on a server that already has ice, you can trash any of the installed ice that's there. So one counterplay against Trojans is just to over-install the ice that's infected with Trojans.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a possibility.
Yeah.
Huh. I see. Thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's do... Probably just drop.
Okay. What do I think that is? It could be an off the books. I can get in there, but it's not cheap to get in there. If it isn't off the books and you score it out, you're broke. So maybe I don't care so much about rushing it down. I can give it a turn and see what you do. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, trying to think here.
You're good. Oh, good.
is it? Oh, that's why. Okay. Because I haven't finished my turn yet. That's why.
That's true.
Uh, huh. Let's just do this, I guess. Uh,
Okay.
in hole.
Pinned hole.
I think this is when I would want to use Spin Doctor if I want to.
If you want to, yeah, I was actually going to bring up. So obviously, in theory, if I wanted to hit that spin doctor, I could just run it directly and I wouldn't have to pinhole, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, and I'll tell you this for free, this is not what I'm doing. I want to take that anthill down. Sometimes people will use pinhole threading to feint and like look like they're say going after that pinhole threading. So you say no action, and then they hit the spin doctor instead because they want to stop you from spinning stuff back. So
Right,
sometimes
yeah.
it's prudent to just go ahead and do the spin doctor at this moment. Um,
Yeah.
with something as valuable as anthill, it's probably a safe guess that I'm actually want to hit the anthill, but it
Yeah.
is a thing we're thinking about.
Okay. All right. Okay. This is a weird one where I'm not entirely sure what my proper line is here.
No.
Problem is, I am just letting you build up. God, that's a little terrifying.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's so many credits. Jesus fucking Christ.
Huh?
Oh,
Huh? Me?
yeah.
Moi?
Yeah, you.
I think, Your Honor, I think you'll find I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little birthday
Uh-huh.
boy. I've just got a little $20 bill that my grandma gave me for my birthday because I'm a little birthday boy.
Uh,
So I think after noting how many fucking credits I've got, you would not just push an agenda bear like that. I think you would want it more iced. It's not bear, right? But it. I think you would guess that I can crack it without putting at least one more ice on it. So I'm guessing that as a Charlotte. And maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but that is what I'm feeling. So I'm gonna not worry about it. And I'm going to go here instead.
Okay.
That's neat. Okay, and then we're going to do this to bring back our old pal.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Let's do... Done. What do I want to do from here? How confident am I that that is just a Charlotte? It could be an off the book that you're trying to over advance. I think I've seen every agenda this deck's got, and I don't think it has slash and burns. I don't think it has any 4/2s. So do we do that? That would cost me 2 plus 2, right? 4 plus, so it costs 7. That's a lot of credits. Plus 2, 9. That's a lot of credits when I'm pretty sure it's a Charlotte. I'm gonna stick to my bet that that's a Charlotte, and if I'm wrong, congrats on tricking me. Well, shit. I should not have drawn. I'll live. It's fine. I've got chips. Oh, I've got chip, I guess. All right, congrats on tricking me. I did correctly say out loud what it might be.
Yeah, you sure did. All right. But yeah, let's search R&D for a card. That would be nice, I think. Let me think. I want to get with this thing. Oh, hold on a second.
Yep.
My roommate was just telling me about dinner.
Ah.
Let me think. Do I want to simply do... Sure.
Yeah.
We'll do this, I guess.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Goddamn.
Mm-hmm. I would love to see a Botulus. I think that'd be pretty swell.
Credits. Trying to figure out what you've got here.
I think the big thing to note is that that is my last simul chip, so I can only do so many more annoying tricks.
Yep, you can. All right. I think what I'll do is I'll do that.
Interesting. Well, I think I'm gonna do this. Okay. Yeah. And then we're gonna do this.
Can I wait? Oh, I see. There we go. I forgot how that activated ability worked. I was trying to figure out the click
yes.
procedure.
Okay. Iris, I want you to know in advance that you're my friend and I love you. Because I think you're about to get really mad at me.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna...
Because I'm going to use Spree to scoot Physarum onto this guy.
Okay.
And bypass it.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to use Spree to move Physarum onto this guy. And bypass it.
Oh, I see. I see.
And now I can't repeat that trick a third time because Physarum doesn't work on barriers. So I got to break that one conventional style.
Shit. I didn't even think of that. I should have gotten rid of Physarum.
It's really rude. It's a really rude move. I'm going to match strength and break.
All right, well.
Trying to decide if I want to put Physarum back on the Biowalk before I finish here, or if I want to leave it where it is. What's more expensive? The only killer I have is Revolver, which is limited use. It can only break Biowalk twice, so I think I am going to just stick Physarum back on the Biowalk for the future. And then steal that.
Oh, and I can't purge virus counters because it no longer has a virus counter on it.
No. You can purge virus counters whenever you want.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I see.
You can kill it on your turn. Yeah.
All right. Well, I should do that. Right.
Still have not seen a Botulus, which I would, again, love to see. Kind of the main thing I use in this deck.
Let me think about this. So... Okay, so just doing some mental math here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that works.
Ooh, okay. Nice. I like that a lot. That's a good
There we
mix
go.
of the nano management with the BTL ability to get that scored. I liked that.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start.
I now have no money, but
Yeah, but it was cool, and that's sometimes more important than strategically sound.
yeah.
How many agendas are you
Yeah,
holding
what's up?
right now?
Oh, thank you. Awesome. I'll get some in a moment.
We've seen 5 points out of 18, which is much less than half, but you have gone through more than half the deck. It's reasonably likely that Iris is holding at least one agenda. And if she is, this is the turn to try to nab it. But the problem with that is that I would need a burner to threaten HQ in a meaningful way. So let's draw and get it. Nope. No such luck. What is this game plan then?
God.
I think this game plan has become this. No action. Which way do I want to deal with this? We should just... Yeah, we know what to do.
Yep, of course. There it
Yep.
is again.
Mm-hmm. And then before breaching, I should do this to charge Cataloger so I don't lose it. And we may as well spend some of that good overclock money. Cataloger. Ooh. You're broke. Hmm. Let's do this, this. Done. There's nothing you could do to fuck this up, so I'll just nab it. And turn. Drop this.
Okay. I haven't been able to activate my Meschinestvos at all this game.
Yeah, I've been very fucking nasty about... I'm not touching him without a Physarum.
Yeah. I don't really have much choice here.
Yeah, that's a click for credit turn. Not seeing what I'm looking for either. Nope. Although, I'm not mad about it. Let's drop... Oh, you. There's barely anything left in the deck anyway. Makes sense.
All right. Genuinely, I'm not sure how I win this here.
It's getting tough. That's what I've been looking for. Oh, what's the best way to handle this? Do I do that first? No, because that does the same damn thing no matter what. I don't think it matters. Okay. Slap that to the bottom.
Hey, well,
Yep.
I think I just can't win this. We'll see.
Grab back a simul chip, a spree, a burner, and a... I don't know if... yeah, Muse makes sense. And... grab back...
This deck seems very specifically capable of mopping the floor with this type of deck.
Yeah, it's very, like... It's kind of an anti-Glacier deck, you know? Like, it's very hard to build a remote secure enough to keep Ari out. Which is why, you know, the decks that have, you know, kicked my ass tonight have been more horizontal decks, you know?
Yeah.
We can grab back a... Sure, gamble, I guess. Alright. Silent Chip and Muse are the important ones. Spree's a very cool card, Justine. You know, hey, world champ. You had... This is very similar to the deck that won Worlds in 2024. I've, like, kind of just edited it to make changes to account for, like, elevation and the bans that have happened since then. But it's all very, you know... If you watched that Worlds game, this game plan's pretty familiar. Okay. Do we just put that down to get it cooking? What's our memory at? Oh, we got plenty of memory. Yeah, I think we put that down to get it cooking, because we know what you're drawing, and it's not agendas.
Another simul chip.
Yep.
Christ. Why do I even bother? Guess we'll do this.
Makes sense.
Okay, let me just... Guess I'll... Fuck it. Ah, I should have purged. Ugh.
I can purge now. We're saying
Instead
Botchless
of-
doesn't die if you purge, he just loses his counters. Which still might be worth doing.
Instead I'm gonna do is this.
Okay. Yep, that makes
Because
sense.
it's something.
That'll help you res what I'm guessing is a Beowalk on R&D. Just making a wild guess. Okay. You have now drawn through everything that I saw with the cataloger run. Which also means you're holding a measured response. Which I don't love. I don't like when you can blow me up. I prefer to not be blown up.
Yeah.
Do I take it away from you? I can most likely take it away from you. That is probably the play. That's probably the play.
Do I even bother resing this guy?
I would, well, money is the question, but it's worth it to make me, what you get out of it is not keeping me out, it's making me use up the botulus counters.
True.
Now, I don't know what you're holding, or what your game plan is, what it costs to res, Colossus, okay. It might have been worth holding on to the money, but it is valuable to make me spend those 2 counters. Breach, there's the measured response. So now you don't have that much money. You can't res much. So I think we try to go for the jugular here. Now that whiffing on the jugular is not lethal. That's neat. Alright, well, we know how this song goes.
Move it.
Yep. Jesus Christ, this deck will not let me kill you.
Poor you.
Done. Go ahead and charge this. Steal. Oh, I can't draw because I'm out of cards. That's why. I'm like, why can't I draw? What do you mean? Yep. Now the good news... Well, never mind. I was going to say the good news is that's the last you're going to see of that guy, but well...
Are you fucking...
Shapers be recurring cards.
Well, sure, I guess.
But you know what? I am out of sprees, I'll tell you that. So I can't be a complete dickhead with it like I've been.
I have no choice but to get credits.
Yeah, and I like have no reason to like do anything but sit here and wait for you to make a move that I can counter. You said you like playing mono red in Magic?
Generally.
I'm more of a mono
yeah.
blue person, if that hasn't been apparent from this game.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I saw Charlotte. That is Charlotte, finally. And again, if it's not, good job faking me out. It's not in my... I only have so many runs left in me. It's not in my interest to do something unless I know it can win.
Yep, you're correct.
Yep. Because you're also up against the clock, because you're almost milled out.
Yeah.
So I think...
yeah, I am.
Yeah. I think it's in my interest here to just kick back, wait until you go for... I assume there's 3-pointers in this deck. You're not going to be able to score one of those without tipping your hand about it, I don't think. And then I just go for the kill on that.
Mm-hmm.
The R&D is annoying to get into at this point. The remote's not, HQ's not. Okay. That could very well be the last off the books. HQ's very cheap to get into. Free is the most cheap anything can be. So let's pop in here just to poke around. That's the one thing I already knew was in there. Yeah, I am a little limited here. I've got money. And you're very eager to purge. Overinstalling the Charlotte sure makes this look like an agenda. If I run it and I'm right, I win. If I run it and I'm wrong, I've used up some of my last remaining cards. If I don't run it and I'm wrong, you score it and just push the game to 5-6 instead of 6-3. So I think it's not worth it to run. I think let's just poke HQ again.
Oh, shit. No, didn't want to do that. Sorry.
No problem. Just undo turn. I'm guessing it's just anthill.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Well, no, yeah, that's Winchester's what that is.
This is so fucking stressful.
Yeah, this is. It's honestly it's stressful for me too because I'm way up on points and I've got a ton of money, but if I make the wrong move, it can flip bad for me.
Yeah. You said over installing an ice will kill.
Yeah, anything attached to that ice gets trashed.
Okay.
And like, yeah, when you install ice in a server, you can trash any other ice that's already installed on it.
Oh, that's not what I. Wait, how do I do that?
So okay, if you want it automated, go ahead and undo the click.
Okay.
And if you see where it says gameplay options right above your hand,
Yes.
if you tick the box that says offer to trash like cards, and then you can click stats again to bring your stuff up. You can also, I usually just do it manually, just trash the ice and then install the thing. But yeah, JNet will do it automatically, but they don't want, most people get annoyed if it's prompting you every single time you install ice, because most of the time you're not doing that.
Okay, so I can trash this.
Yeah.
And then, okay, I understand now.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
So that's. I assume it's Winchester on HQ, Treeline on server 1. Treeline has 4 strength naturally, I want to say. Yeah, 4 strength. Okay. And you can advance it to make it 5 strength.
I guess. Yeah. All right.
Okay. It feels very unlikely that there are no agendas left in the deck. You either have them all in hand, and I could have just missed them. You drew like 3 cards that turn. I could check, but also I'm hitting it for singles. But also I only have 1 cataloger charge left, so even if I'm right that there's something left in the deck, I would have to manually run R&D twice. That's going to cost 4 plus whatever that costs, plus another 2. I got to be mindful of measured response. 2 plus 2 is 4. Plus, so that costs 6. Costs 9. Ouch. Okay. Message Chest was doing work for you right now, Iris. I want you to know that. It hasn't let you down this game. It's been letting you down a lot. It's at the point where it's not letting you down anymore.
Oh,
That's going to cost me 9 credits to crack 1 Messnet Chestvo. And then I have to run it back. It's cheaper on the run back because I don't have the install costs, and you don't have the counter. So it only costs, 3 to crack the second time? But there's also the question of, do I even need to make this gamble, or can I just sit back? I mean, how many turns does it take you to win? Assuming you draw an agenda, install, pass, advance, score, that's 2 turns. Then install, advance, score, that's 4 turns. You have 6 cards left. You do have enough cards left. You'll have 4 left there. Yeah. Okay. Depending on what you draw, you can totally win before you mill. So I can't just sit back. So I think we have to do this to get... Actually, does that even do anything? It might not. It saves me $1. Yeah. Well, oh no, it saves me more. It saves me more. Okay, it's worth doing. Yeah, sure. And then overclock R&D. Counter ice. Oh. Okay. That was scary for a second. I thought I'd fucked up.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Oh, I might have fucked up. Hammer. Okay. That's really bad, actually. That's actually really bad for me. Uh-oh. Shit.
Oh.
Am I gonna lose this? After all this, am I gonna lose? If you fire that, Vizarum's dead. Maybe that's okay. I think that's okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay.
Okay, so resource or piece of hardware.
Yeah. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 programs installed right now, although 2 of them are just kind of dead air, so
Yeah, I think
Cataloger's
hardware, I think I get rid of Cataloger.
Yeah, because Nuka does nothing at this point. I have no cards to draw.
Trash program is not a decoder, fractor, or killer.
Botulus makes a lot of sense here. Botulus makes the most sense here. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Then at this point, all I can do is jack out. Yeah, I mean, no, there's no reason to keep going, right? No. All it would do is make me vulnerable to measured.
Okay.
Yeah, this is an intense game.
It's so fucking wild.
We have been playing this game of Netrunner for nearly an hour.
Okay.
And I think it's over now. I think I can steal that and end it.
At that point I had no choice. I had to do that.
Totally.
There's just no other option.
Yeah, I mean, because you probably only have one more 2/3 in the deck, the last off the books, right? And that's probably 3-pointers from there. So yeah, I think this is just forced on your part. Like, the only other thing you can do is try to bait me to run and measure me, but with how much money I've got, that would have been really hard. Especially
Well,
because
I don't have any measures.
that's the
I don't have
other
enough
thing.
measures
That
left.
I've been killing your measures. I think they're all on the bottom of the deck. Or you should have one measured in hand, right? No, I burnered it. I forgot I did that.
Yeah,
right.
you burnered it.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm an asshole. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Just double checking money here. I mean, why bother? It's I either have it or I don't.
Yeah. So you're gonna wonder why I did this.
Okay.
It made sense at the time.
Okay. Okay. I'm excited to see. Oh no, that's a totally reasonable move. Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, you watched me get my shit kicked in by a Winchester in an earlier game. That's completely reasonable. In fact, wait a second. Hold on a tick.
What?
Never mind. I've got plenty. That's only 5 bullets. So I was worried that breaking the Winchester would leave me without enough bullets to beat the Biawak, but no, I'm fine.
Okay.
And encounter, boop, and approach, encounter, fully break.
Okay. Well, that's game.
Basalt Spire. Okay. Yep. Oh my god! That was bonkers. What were you saying about your hand?
Oh, I was just revealing it. Yeah.
I think you have to do, what is it? Show dash hand? Yeah.
Yeah, like, because I was kind of thinking, like, I think my only chance would be to, like, just sort of wait you out until I can measure you, but then I lost my measures. And at that point, it was like, well, I don't have a way to win this, because no matter what, you're just going to get through my stuff.
Yeah, the only hope you had at that point was to try to sneak something through. I don't think that...
But, like, I didn't...
Yeah.
I can't sneak anything through.
That's the thing. I've stolen the agendas you could sneak through. You only had 3-pointers left, and I don't think that deck's on, like, seamlesses.
Yeah, and, like, you know, I don't have that many fast advance options.
Right. You got the nano.
So...
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, once that was gone, it's like it would stick around for a turn, and you'd just be able to get it.
Right.
So I just had no chance.
Yeah. That was a rough one. Well, honestly, it was rough on me too, because even though I was ahead the whole game, you got measured response. This can turn on a dime if I don't play this very carefully, you know?
That is true, but also the whole time I felt like I was slowly bleeding out.
Right. Well, and that's because that's the way I was having to counterplay you having measured response. It's just like, I just got to nickel and dime you to death here. I've just got to... And it's a rough way to kill somebody. But
yeah,
gotta play the line you got ahead of you. Well, folks, that's been a week in Netrunner. I've got Pathologic to play. But thanks so much for hanging out. If you did check in from any of the places I posted the link, hello, hi. You didn't say anything in the chat if you did that, so I'm guessing you didn't. But just in case, we're from Audio Entropy. It's a podcasting network, and specifically, we're both on the actual play show, Eidolon Playtest, where we playtest the tabletop RPG I made. It's a pretty cool show.
Yeah.
Go to that link that's been on the screen this whole damn time and check out our stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, my mini series Eidolon Plus Machine comes out in
what, 2 weeks? Yeah, well,
yes, 2 weeks.
No, next week. I mean, 1 week, pretty much.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. The finale comes out this week.
Oh, right. Yeah, because the adult finale is tomorrow. Right. Yeah. So it comes out next week, so you can hear me torture Luke instead.
Yeah, well...
Actually, no. You've still found a way to torture me, is the thing.
Last week when we were recording, you did say, "Why do you always make me GM on hard mode when you play in my games?" And I said, "I'm sorry, I'm not trying to. This is just who I am."
Well, maybe you should look deep inside yourself
I don't know if
and think about why you're so mean to your best friend.
I'm 35 years old. I ain't changing. But yeah, I can torture Iris along different axes of her consciousness on Eidolon, so check that out.
Oh, boy.
We'll see you next time. I've done a lot of running. I think we'll try doing some corping next week. So
Yeah.
see y'all later.
See ya.
Where's OBS? Goodbye.